I'm sorry, Cian. If I pronounce your name wrongly, I'm so sorry. So for this is the first lesson. So in case you cannot catch up, you please kindly stop me, okay? Right, this is not a class. This is a freaking class. Get it? You get it? It's not a class, it's freaking. You look at all of you sitting here, it's all freaking crazy. Welcome to this freaking crazy. You see, the first thing they log on, instead of saying, hi, good evening, Uncle Raymond, you know what they did? 你空这边，我空那边。哎呀 ，next round I go and buy a wheat now with 金毛狮王。Okay, right. Joke aside, this is a warm up. Usually I like to do that to warm up your class to make sure that you're active and get ready. So, right. So this month, welcome, is a new month. First lesson of the month. So there is going to be very heavy, a lot of writing. Okay, a lot of writing, a lot of new things that you need to emphasize on because we are talking about this paper one, correct? The editing as well as the situation writings and essay, right? So you know, yesterday I got this poor boy, P3 boy, rolling, don't mind. You know, when you write an essay, we must have paragraph, right? We must have paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4. The poor boy wrote the whole thing one paragraph. I go swimming, I go traveling, and I go singing, all one paragraph. See it? 一定是错的，对吗? You understand Chinese, right? Yeah, here we speak Chinese, Japanese, French, Germans, Malay, Indian. Yes, all kind of language you want. Welcome. Arigato, tomo arigato so-masa. Kamsa adio. Okay, anything. So just to make sure that you're happy. All right, so great. You know what, Rolling? I made him to rewrite fourth time. No? Fourth time, then he realized that he need paragraphing. Okay. Any idea about Ziting and Hao Xian? Hao Xian, turn on your camera, please. Any idea why do you think this boy have to be forced to write fourth time? I mean, come on, you don't tell me the teacher from primary 1 and 2, right? See it. Okay, that the teacher never taught him to write paragraphing. Cannot be, right? Yipao. Agree now? Ziting, you agree? Hao Xian, you agree, right? Hao Xian. So what went wrong? Hey, Rolling, do you know, until today, few years ago, I ever taught a secondary students face-to-face, never paragraph. No, he can write the whole entire essay in one paragraph and insist that he was right. It took me 6 months to correct him. That's Jiarong, you know why not? He said no need to paragraph. You know what he associate with? He associate with LOL. You know it's LOL, right? If you all play games, look at seeing and behind the background, so nice, the anime. Right, yes, okay. All right, so please, that boy is a bit of special needs, all right? Very poor thing. Then I share with him and finally he managed to do paragraphing. So please, why I bring out this is that if that boy is able to understand the meaning of paragraphing, for goodness sake, when you hand in your homework, please do paragraph. You don't give me one big paragraph, I'm telling you. Okay, Sian, sorry, this is not set 2 class, set 1, set 2 class. You will be coming to the wrong class because I'm preparing all of you as my leader. You are not my student. Here is a freaking class, you know, because you know why? Look at this book here. Think like a freak. Okay, you can see, right? Think like a freak. You can see, okay, think like a freak. So next one, 2 is that Zhonghan, do I prepare you for set 1, set 2, 3, and 4? Answer, please. So prepare you for what?
University.
Thank you. All right. If you don't go for university, please log off from the screen. You know, that day I did that to my P6 students, for my international student. So if you are not interested, please log off now. But one student literally, Zhonghan, he logged off. He logged off, then he slowly go in. He log in again, say, no, Uncle Raymond, no, okay, he talked like, Uncle Raymond, I'm just kidding. No, please, so sorry. He say, sorry, if you log off, don't come in again. This is not funny. Okay, this is not funny because you cannot say negative to yourself, right? So next, I'm going to talk about today, this topic is family. All right, so what is family? So how family is important to us? Hey, wait a minute, Uncle Raymond. I thought this guy was sent an essay about family is like primary school. We will still talk about in secondary school. Maybe we still talk about later on in In university, yes. Okay, guys, yes, you have to talk about it because if you are doing psychology, social studies, these families is definitely very, very important because the fabric of the family is not including father and mother, but a lot of components, okay? Let's move on, okay? So today, we're going to talk about family and how are we going to use fables, idioms, similes, proverbs, occupation, and places. I told you before, right? If any of the students that you met outside, and if they say, do you use fist pop? That means you know that this student is definitely Uncle Raymond's student. Nobody in the world will use fist pop. Okay, I can guarantee you. All right, so what? Okay, this was CN. Sorry if I pronounce the name wrongly. So what we learn is every lesson. So what did I learn from today's lesson? Apply the skill and then write 2 things that interest you. Okay. Thank you so much for those of you who have done this. So from now on, there's a new methodologies that we're going to adopt and adapt for tuition. Is that since you guys say, Uncle Raymond, I got no time to hand in homework, I got so much thing. Okay, fair enough. So we're going to do it here, right? That's what you have. So I hope all of you can contribute, and you know you will affect your student performance appraisal, right? Yibao, you were telling me, wow, I never scored so well last week, remember? Okay, I don't anyhow give marks, not for the sake of to please you, okay? And you did a good job last week. Seriously, yes, you should raise your hand up. All right, seriously, I want my student to have AIM, aspiration, inspiration, and motivations. And there you are. You know, I'm sharing this to my Set 3 and 4 students. I'm seriously, I don't think in any school the teacher will show Set 1, 2 things to Set 3 and 4 and vice versa. So this is what you have written here. I'm not going to go through in details. When I complete this and give it to the next lesson, you guys must take the initiative and responsibility to read through. Okay. Okay, family. Zhonghan, can you read this one here?
F stands for fit. A stands for always.
What is called me F? Okay, let's go.
M stands for memories. L stands for inspiring. L stands for loving. Y stands for youth.
Youth. So faith, always, memory, inspiring, love, and youth. So we are talking about this poem. I want all of you, Jia Rong, Ruo Ling, Ziting, and Hao Xuan, all of you, to come up a poem about family. Okay, you guys do the teacher, right? True not? Right, so you have to do it. So today, this month lesson is very heavy. Got literature, got history, got geography, got English, got everything except math. Okay, see, and if you ask me math, you better call 995 already. Okay, 最好不要问我 math. I hate math so much, so sorry. So what does this poem tells you, Zhonghe, since you read this? Any idea? Quick.
No idea.
Then no idea, you read to me. Naughty boy. Jiarong.
The love of your family.
Can you speak properly? I'm so sorry. The love. You speak French.
The love to your family.
It's the love to your family. All right. Then what else? Well done. One mark. Correct. Tick. Then the rest. Anyone? Today?
Inspiring.
How do we inspire in the family?
Set a better example for your siblings. Yeah.
Oh, role model. 谢谢你。浩璇。Stop playing that game lah. Concentrate on this one lah. Later then I play with you the game. Come. Play COD better. Come. Hao Xuan, which one? Which one you want to choose? Hurry up.
Um,
Yibao, which one do you choose?
Faith.
Rolling, which one will you choose?
Faith.
Always family will always be with you, even if when in your highs and your lows. So like when you're facing difficulties, your family will be there to encourage you.
Ah, infinitive, always. Thank you so much. See it. Which one will you choose?
Faith,
Okay, yes, please.
because you always believe in your family.
Ah, okay, baby. You know, faith stand for what now? Father always instill true holiness. Okay, you know, when my previous school, we have faith, we have joy, we have grace, we have hope. Okay, that's from a Christian school point of view. So I always teach, sometimes I'll teach some Christian value classes. So faith stand for Father always instill true holiness. Thank you. All right, so Hao Xuan, left two. Which one do you want to choose, Hao Xuan?
F and I.
Sorry, which one, my dear?
F and I, faith and inspiring.
Yes, please.
Like you need to be like faithful to your family and like be inspired by them.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you having cough? Are you okay? No
Yeah.
COVID, huh? Are you okay now? Hao Xuan? Okay, carry on.
So like you have like faith and trust in your family members because like they're family and like you should also be like inspired by their actions.
Thank you. Whatever you have read just now, whatever you suggest, later you're going to put everything into black and white. Yibao, your turn.
Am I?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Come on.
Like remember the fun time that you have.
Sorry again, I can't hear you.
Remember the fun time that you have.
Okay, mesmerizing. Who I have not called? 子婷，你讲了吗？子婷，你讲了吗？ Have you said?
I think so.
You think so? Who else has not say? Jiarong, Zhao Xue. Okay, everyone. So let me explain to this one. Faith is that we have to put faith in God to protect this family. And always we must trust our parents, because this trust is that when you are born, they not only they go through the process of taking care of you until today. The memories, I totally agree with Ipa. The fond memories that we have together, it's not just the fond memory, Ipa. The good memories and the bad memories we have together. True now. Sometimes in our family members, I'm not cursing anybody here, that one day one of our family members will say bye-bye to this kick the buckets. This memory will bring about, and one of them is for myself, Sian, is my grandfather, who had taught me a lot of things, and he had went through a lot of wars, not a lot of wars, sorry, World War II and a lot of hardship. So that is why that he inspired me to be a history student and a history teacher. So that is an inspiration. And of course, love stands for live on. Ready? Live on, write down, virtual, everlasting. Rolling, type and send it to everyone now. Thank you. Okay, I'm lazy to type.
Again.
Again, yeah, again. Okay, live on, virtue, everlasting. That is love. Never have the hate. Hate stands for have all thoughts of evil. So live on, virtue. You know it's virtue, right, Jiarong? You know it's virtue. You know it's and you know it's virtue. Virtue means all the good things that last forever and ever. And the youth is like the whole family is like a full of youth of fountain of youth. That means it's always that energetic, always full of excitement. Okay, let me move on. What family really means? Forget about me. Is it really true that he's going to forget about him? Totally no. What he means here, if you forget about me, but I will still love you. You see, This is how we interpret, not giving a negative one. So by reading a poem, if you are having poem in your school for exam, sometimes when you interpret a poem, you must know the stanza, you must know what the words means. Is it the antonyms meaning, opposite meanings, or is it the synonyms meaning, the same meaning? Sanama, are you done? Okay, live on virtue everlasting. That is the word love. All right, so now next one. May I have the thing? Here, read this one. Being a family.
Being a family means you're a part of something wonderful. It means you will love and be loved for the rest of your life, no matter what.
I think this poem is 90% accurate, no, Zhi and Hao Xuan and Yifang. 90%, because not all families have these type of things. We are talking about now we are having the Russia and the Ukraine wars, and some part of the world out in this world, there are 8 to 9 billion children out there don't have the love, right? Lonely, that time you saw those pictures, right? Right, you see, right? The poor little girl had to stick in between the dead body of the mommy and daddy, right? Correct, no? Right, because of the war. So please appreciate the love that your parents give you. Appreciate sometimes that this voice that your parents are scolding you, you should thank God that someone is still scolding you. You should thank God that someone is appreciating you. You should thank God that someone is caring for you. You should thank God that someone is still loving you. You should thank God that everyone is there to watch over you, to prevent you a fall. So please, being a family to love, it should be a gift. It should be something that feel great about it. It should be something that is so important in your life that because one day you will start your own family. Then you realize when you live far away from the family, then 哎呀，想当年哦，我的中秋节，我跟我爷爷奶奶 celebrate. You know, well, now I'm overseas, I'm studying alone. Now you know who say that, right? My cousin 李白，床前明月光，对不对？中恒 you racist, is it? 李白 cannot be my cousin. Then Obama is my cousin, can not? Can, right? No racist, huh? Okay, thank you. So 李白我的堂哥，不是我的表哥，他讲床前明月光，对吗？他是不是想那个他的家乡 ，right? So it's a poem. So get it now? So you must why he wrote that poem is because the family love and unity. This title will never go off from primary school or even in kindergarten all the way to your PhD, your master, your doctorate degrees. Because the family is the main core fabric. And when you go to Sec3 and Sec4, if you study social study, you will bring up this one, family diversity, confirm 100%, right? Because I'm teaching social study, I'm telling you now. So 你先读为快, you are now forefront with all your classmates. Back to you. Jiarong, your turn.
Why family is important in our life? Families boost our confidence and make us feel loved. They are the pillars of our strength, who never fall, instead keep us strong so we become better people. We learn the values of love, respect, faith, hope, caring, cultures, ethics, traditions, and everything else that concerns us through our families.
So when you're using, thank you, Jiarong, when you're using all these words, the faith, the respect, the hope, it's actually a good quality, a positive quality that you need. Education is supposed to bring the best quality of that particular person. That is you. So you must show that kind of love, not just the family, not just a family alone, but to spread the love. Remember, I type it out. It's not liver, sorry, it's live. Take away the R, don't mind. It's live on virtue everlasting. Right? So you need the virtueness, right? 对吗, Ronnie? I mean, sorry to say, I'm so sorry. Don't get angry. One day, Ronnie, you and I will die. Let's say 100 years later. But Ronnie, when you die as an old lady, 老奶奶, your great-grandchildren, your children will remember you, Ronnie, as a legacy. Why? Because my grandmother, who worked so hard, do you know during when she was in primary school, the pandemic started, the war started, and she worked very hard for it. That is what makes me today, that thanks to my grandma. Without her, the way she taught me, remember the word fables, right? The hare and the tortoise got 4 parts of the story, remember? The part 1 was slow and steady, that the tortoise won the race. The part 2 was the hare, the fast and the furious. And the third part was calm and creative. And last but not least, togetherness and teamwork. So fables is a story that motivates you. Fables is a story that encourages you. So nevertheless, family is all these virtue words. Remember virtue. Don't ever use the word, I hate you, mommy. If you're going to hate you, especially you have religions, our children, you're inviting the devil, the Satan, the evil to harm your loved one. So never, ever, forever use hate. Hate stands for have all thoughts evil. Delete the hate and replace. Live on virtue everlasting. Give the virtue last forever. 一代传一代, generation to generation. You don't believe? How do you describe the family? Let's start. Rule number 1. Jiarong, can you continue, please?
While you're describing a member of your family, be clear in describing the role played by that particular in your household.
Thank you. Okay, stop. Now I understand, Loli. So imagine 100 years later you die. So somebody say, can you tell me why today you're so successful? Oh, I think flashback already. You say, I think I should thank my grandmother, Madam Cole, who say this about these things that hard works always pay, never give up. Oh, you mean that guy say never going to give you up, never going to let you down? Excuse me. That is not my grandmother who sing that. Okay, excuse me. My grandmother got better versions. Okay. Never gonna give you up. Okay, cuts. Thank you. Sorry, I wrote it. I didn't mean spoil your mood. Okay, so I can't see you are laughing or you're crying. Anyway, carry on. So 明白哈? So rule number 1, describing your family member. 我跟你讲，在世上有多少人可以 describe 他的 father 跟 mother? Some even tell you, right, 浩轩 and 怡宝 describe to me your father. Sorry, I don't have a father. 我一生出来就没有父亲了。我一生出来，我妈妈就跑掉了。Correct or not, 怡宝 right? There are some of them can't even describe their parents or poor thing. 对吗，怡宝 Why you frozen? You cannot move already. Okay, thank you. You're moving. That's all I want to see you. All right, carry on, Jiarong. Rule number 2.
Spell out the personality of the person you are describing. Be descriptive and
Analytical.
Analytical.
Yes.
Rule number 3. Talk about the person's interests and hobbies, likes and dislikes.
Think, sorry, can we use Lorling? Think, you, this grandmother, one day you pass away, 100 years later. People remember you not because you are pretty. Yeah, forget it. Never mind. You are good because you have the virtue. 明白吗? That means 你煮的东西好吃, the way you cook, the way you take care of your children, grandchildren, the way you bring your children, your grandchildren and great-grandchildren to this society and help the society and make this society a better place to live in. That is what it means. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, 我们的干爷爷, right? He is the one, today without him, you think you and I can sit here in this country and talk? We might be running away from the bomb shelter, true or not? Like the Ukraine, right? Think about it. That's why 我们华文有4个字很好用. I don't know you all understand this word. 我讲前面2个字，饮水。人家已经拿来了，那杯水拿来了，嘉荣。How is the next 2 words? 饮水 what? Can anyone tell?
饮水思源。
对了，饮水思源，谢谢浩璇。Is it 浩璇 was the one to say that? Yes, 浩璇. Thank you so much. So 饮水思源这4个字很简单。That means in English, okay, the roots. When you drink the water, where is the roots come from? Always never be what do you call disrespect and always must thank the person who have helped you. Be gracious, okay? Always be kind and always be not just forgiving, but always think of who has helped you and return back the kindness, okay? And always please, I cannot now, Xing Yuan, let me tell you, So far in my life teaching for 30 years, I rejected 2 students who make their parents cry. When I say really cry, means I really, when it came for my tuition, I really asked them to FO, get lost. Okay, you pay me $1 million, $100,000. I will never teach a student that is disrespect their parents, is a cheater, is a liar. I don't like to teach dishonest students. That's it, period. Okay, you cheat, you lie, good luck. Because as a discipline teacher before, and now I'm also a police officer. Well, I tell you, last Saturday, I was so embarrassing. Everyone passed the CPR. I'm the last one to pass. I feel 5 times. I feel 4 times. Then imagine I'm so embarrassed. Then all the officers will look, who haven't passed yet? I raised my hand slowly. Then my friend was asking me, in how many times? 5th time. It was so embarrassing, right? I want to be too perfect, you see. I always tell my students, don't get scared, don't stress, relax. Then when it comes to my turn, wow. You see? So sometimes I also learn. But guess what, they always say, okay, the repetition is the master of all. And true enough, I keep repeating the question I practice, and the exam came out. I got 3 wrong. Out of 45 questions, I got 3 wrong. And section B, out of 10, I got 1 wrong. But that one was a careless mistake, yeah. And later I found out, I'm not sure of, I was one of the top 5 students out of 25 students. And I'm still not happy. Because I always want to be perfect. Remember, 没有完美只有十全十美. It's always perfect practice make perfect. So keep on practicing. Keep on loving your parents. Never say that your parents is a pain in your neck or pain in your face. Because what is the purpose of family? Look at this picture here. I'm so sorry, the pictures might be a bit small. Okay, I just enlarge. You realize that this is a couple without children. It's still a family. Okay, please take note of this because you're going to use this next time in Set 3, Set 4, or even higher learning or your CCE. You know, you all have CCE and BRA. Okay, I ever brought my student to the Amoy's home. I can tell you, poor thing, their children are doctors, lawyers, and engineers, but they put their mommy in the old folks home. Very sad. You mean they cannot afford to get a helper to take care? It's very sad, no? And some of them really married but no children. Like this one. This is the best. This one children. Just like me and when I was young. This one, okay, reasonable. This is during the 80s in Singapore. And also, now also in China, right? Well, this one is different. Sorry, the picture is a bit old. This one is a young couple. Sorry, Yibao.
That one is what?
Sorry, what you say now?
The last one.
Oh, this one is an older couple. You get me? That means they married, but they married late, or maybe they married, but they give birth late. Get it? So maybe this couple might be in their 50s, 50岁了。他的儿子可能才10岁 ，just like me Okay, right? Jian, like Uncle Raymond's, but I have 2 grown-up children already. I got one 27 years old and 23 years old, and my youngest is 10 years old. So it's different story. So I belong to this family. Okay, and then there are young couples. Uncle Raymond's was a young father when I was 25 years old. No, 26 years old. My elder son was born. So I'm a young couple. So why you show this? Because it's very important later on in your social studies. Okay, but this this family's topic this month, Zhonghen, Jiarong, and Ruoling, Ziting, Yibao, Haoxian, and Xingyan. It's not just for Set 1. This family topics is all the way from Set 1, from primary school to Set 4. Okay, and the notes that you're reading is not for Set 1, Set 2, it's higher learning. I think Ruoling you should know by now, okay? Right, Ruoling. All right. So this picture clearly tells you that a picture speaks 1,000 words. Different families, backgrounds, and different needs in one. Okay, so what is the purpose of a family? The families are central to God's plans for his children. Excuse me, let me explain to you. I'm a Catholic, I'm a Christian, but I'm not here to preach, to tell you that you must be a Christian. Sorry, no. Okay, I'm not interested to preach you to become a convert to be a Christian. Why I put it here, because it was from one of the essay from this. So I just put it there. So let me explain to you. Okay. If you don't believe in any God, that is your belief. I won't stop you, and I don't want to interfere you. Okay, my job is to make sure that you go to university. Full stop. Period. and 不要去害人就好了。They are the fundamental building blocks of strong society. You see the word strong society. Can you write down the word fabric of the society? Write down the fabric of the society depends on the family's background. True or not? You know it's a fabric, right? 你穿衣服，把现在很多女孩子跟男孩子穿衣服全部一个洞、两个洞、三个洞啊。心远，他们好像是从丐帮出来的。丐帮还是峨眉，还是少林，还是武当？最近我看一个新的是太极张三丰。All right, so write down the word. The fabrics of the society depends on the family background. Please write down. You will not regret when you write this sentence. Okay. Families are where we can love and learn and how we love. So the fabric. So imagine that 嘉荣指定你的衣服破一个洞 you got a hole on your shirts. You will mend it, right? 你会补 right? 对不对 Just like any family. Can you imagine a family? Sorry. No hard feeling. I'm just based on statistics. Don't get me wrong. I'm not attacking anybody here. Do you realize that recently in this society that we live in, whether you are in China, in Vietnam, in Singapore, in Malaysia, in US, US don't talk about it. In US and Taiwan, in any country, the divorce rate is getting higher. You may say, I don't know. I'm not sure. Look around your friends. Okay, maybe you can see that some of them are divorced. Their parents are divorced, or even single parents. Okay, in the past, my generations, not so many. Okay, but now why are they getting more of this? Something wrong somewhere, right? True or not? Some of them, they have babies, very young age, then they broke off, young parents. Some of them, like this couple, 50 years old, then they have children. So how? What is the situations? Just like in China, one child policy is not working right. Yibao, correct or not? Hello, Yibao, are you there? Right. It's no more, you see, one child to take care of parents. 不可能的嘛. Now, because during the Mao Zedong period, they think that because it's overpopulation, not enough to eat, because there was a famine, there was a drought. This one related to geography, related to history. And then later the maths and science come in. Now you realize all the subject you study, it's not for the sake to get A1 for your subject. No? It's how you're going to apply, supply, imply, and apply, supply, imply, and reapply to the real world. Right? So that's it. Now, my family, nobody's going to do it, but later, my family is that you have to write about 118 words about my family. Okay, let's do this one here. Okay, this is a test. Now, I told you before, right? Always use this 3 words, right? If this is a comma, okay, I think some of you don't like it. I don't care. This is my new formula, I told you. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You may start doing now. If you have printed out this,
Sorry, really have one mistake.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
You got mistake there.
Which one?
Section of the Atlantic is forward.
No. I'm cutting the word 3.
Yeah, section of the Atlantic is forwards.
What section of the Atlantic? What mean? This one here? Is it this one you're talking about? Sorry, Ipa, I don't get you. No, I'm cutting the word first. Oh, no. Once you cut here, this is the one, every line. So this one, no, take away. So when the next line, you cut 3 words. Get it? This one full stop, you cut here. Yeah. Oh, now I understand. So like that, okay? So when you come to the next line, you just cut like that. So you see from the right, let's leave it. Then you start from here, 1, 2, 3, cut. 1, 2, 3, cut. Full stop, cut. As long as you got punctuation, you cut. Okay, comma, cut. 1, 2, 3. Because each sentence is supposed to be 12 to 15 words. Remember, I told you before. 1, 2, 3, cut. Yes. 1, 2, 3, comma. Okay, leave it. 1, 2, 3, cut. Okay, you may start doing now. Because every 3 words is okay. What about this one? So you can put this one together as one. Probably a meteor on the sea. So, Xingyan, in editing, we call GBS. It's not global positioning system. No. G stand for grammar. Write down, please. P stand for preposition. C and did I correct? Did I pronounce your name correctly? C and
Yes.
C and. So G stand for grammar, P stand for preposition, and S stand for the structures of English. Just like 喝下去，英文怎么讲？ You don't say drink go down, right? Correct or not? You don't say drink go down, you say drink it, correct? Yeah, that's the structure of English, okay? Please, this is a test, huh? I want everyone on the video. Ipa, I did not see your face, sorry. Then it will consider it's cheating already, huh? I need to see your face, thank you. Because it is in the classroom, I'm supposed to see you doing it, but now I can't see, okay? Okay, so last one, no mistake, but anyway, I just cut. Do you know what is a Bermuda rolling? You know. See, and you know what is a Bermuda?
Yeah.
Where can you find Bermuda?
Around US, I don't know.
Around US, is it? Did I hear you say United States or America? Yes.
I don't really know.
No, did you say US just now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Today, do you know what is Bermuda?
No.
No, okay, never mind. Jiarong, do you know what is Bermuda? 不懂。浩轩? Huh? You didn't answer me. Oh, don't know. How about Yibao? Yibao, where are you?
Yes,
Do you know what is Bermuda?
Bermuda.
Yeah. Do you know what is Bermuda?
Like, is it like the meaning?
Is it like what? Sorry?
The meaning.
No, you know, yeah, of course. Okay. Yes, please. You know? Don't know, okay, never mind. Are you all done? Done? You show me a thumbs up, please. Singh, can you read the whole paragraph to the class, please? The Bermuda Triangle.
The Bermuda Triangle or Devil's Triangle is a mythical section of the Atlantic Ocean when dozens of ships and airplanes have disappeared. Boats and planes have seemingly vanished from the area without even radioing distress messages. According to legend, when Christopher Columbus sailed through the area in
That one also my cousin. That one also my cousin. Okay, get on. I say my cousin, you don't know how to read already. Aiyo. Okay, get on.
sailed through the area in 1942, he reported that the Great Flame of Fire, probably a meteor, crashed on the sea one night, and that a strange light appeared at a distance a few weeks later. Numerous fanciful theories have been proposed regarding the Bermuda Triangle, but even up till today, none of them explain why mysterious disappearances occur most frequently there than in other well-traveled sections of the ocean. In fact, people navigate the area every day without encountering any incidents.
Thank you. Thank you. I will explain this story later. Just continue to do this first, then I'll explain, okay? How can be 1942? How can be 1942? Something wrong, right? 1942 is World War II. It should be 1492, okay? See, like that also can make mistake. So you see, we are all humans. Okay. Still understand where is Bermuda Triangle? Do you know where is Bermuda Triangle? No, the rest of you still can. No, you know where now? Don't know, ah? Okay lah, okay lah, okay lah. Don't know, ah? Never mind. I let you know. You guys have to know this Bermuda Triangle, okay? Look here. This is the map here. You are quite close, seeing you are right. It's near America. Bermuda Triangle, this is the one we are in. Can you see my mouse moving? Yes? Cannot? Okay, so this is a Bermuda Triangle. So any ship that come into here, come into here, come into here, you will disappear. Okay, it happened already. So any aeroplane that fly through this Bermuda Triangle, their magnetic field will be get distorted. They even can go back to the past. I'm not kidding. There is a story that when this plane went inside, the plane landed, you know where? Zhonghan, Great Wall of China. I kid you not. I'm serious. I kid you not. You go and read out the Bermuda Triangle. 这所谓的传说, but not recently, like many years ago. The planes, just go in, boom, they went and found it in Great Wall of China. Even they found the Titanic there in certain parts. I don't know how they do it. Okay, so this Bermuda Triangle is actually, if you study geography, it's a centered core of the magnetic force. So even David Copperfield, the magicians, illusionist, also use this the Bermuda Triangle. Now this Bermuda Triangle, if you look at the things here, this is the forces. Then look, this one will give you a better ideas. So there's this island called Bermuda. It's a very nice island, right? Yes, it's pretty near to US here. This is Florida, USA. So this is Cuba. Okay, you will study Cuban Missile Crisis if you are going for Sec3, Sec4 history. If not, then you will not study this. So this Bermuda Triangle is every ship will avoid to go in here. All right, and you can see just now the plane, like you suck it in. You literally suck it in, no? Seriously. It's that bad. So there are scientists now with the modern technology, they want to decide, hey, really got such a thing, man? Okay, that when they went in. So this is why you are reading this article, right? So this is Bermuda Triangle, pretty near to US, and it's near Cuba. Okay, if you are free, please Google it. Spend some time, read some items here. That is why they call the triangle, right? So you can see all the things that go inside. It's like a suction here. It's a suction here. So how true it is? No, is it? Look at the picture here. Okay, so far nobody stay there. Not many people stay there. Okay, now you get it now. Okay, let's go back to this. Is Bermuda Triangle real? I would say around 50 to 60%. Okay. So now you get the idea what is a Bermuda Triangle. Then you can visualize why some of the boats have go there, because they are very nice, very rich fishery. So a lot of fishermen go and fish those seafoods, all these things. All right. So every 3 words you cut, see here, you see, is there a mistake? Okay, off the Atlantic. Is there any mistake with off the Atlantic? I'm just suggesting. Okay, then the next 3 words, oceans when doesn't. So doesn't means plural, right? So doesn't here. So this doesn't here, is it referring to the ship off? This one? Is it off? Is it correct using the off? Is it correct or in? Doesn't of ship or doesn't at ship? Doesn't in ships or doesn't during ships? And aeroplanes? Is it have? Is it continuous tense, past tense, present tense, future tense? Or is it, should I use had or had? Now you understand what I mean? By using the cut every words with 3. 比较容易看，分门别类 is like compartmentalized and segmentized. So after these boats and aeroplanes, yeah, okay, good, I know. So have seen vanishing. So have or had. So get me, I didn't tell you it's correct or wrong. So seeming vanishing sounds a bit weird, right? Have seeming vanishing or have seen as without the ing or what. So does it make sense? Is it the structures of English, the way they pronounce it? So from the area without even radioing, is it correct radioing? Distressing messages. Messages confirm is correct because it's plural. Now this is how we use the cut every 3 words. According to the legend, so it's a past already, right? When Christopher Columbus, okay, fine, when Christopher dies during that time, sail, correct, past tense, through the sea, through the area in. So I think this should be a tick. Because express got 2 tick, so sail through the area or sail in the area. Is it in? Is it this true is a preposition, which is a P here? Or is it what? Now you get it, See, don't mind, today I target you because you're new, because they have roughly know what they are doing. So he reported, correct, right? Because past time, 1492, about how many years? 700 over years ago, correct? So, okay, confirm this one part. The Greek frame of fire. Is it of fire or in fire? So is this a tick or no tick? So you put the question mark. On the sea, one night, and that a strange light appeared at a distance. So is it on the sea, during the sea, at the sea, or what? Now you get it? So when you cut every 3 words, some people find it is very useful. Some of my students, 50% of them are seeing it. Not 100% my students like this formula. Okay, they prefer to do it other ways. So it all depends on self. I don't force you. No need to send the answer to me, Ipa. From now, unless I say please send the answer, then you send. Okay, I trust you. Okay, that your honesty count. Okay, that's how I work. If your answer is different, then you tell me, then I will change for you. So thank you, Ipa. You finished already, Everyone finish? Thumbs up? No, okay. It's very useful, see it. It's very useful because I always use the formula 12 to 50 words in a sentence. In a sentence, 12 to 50 words. It will help you to do your summary writing. If you have finished already and you have completed, please check your answer again, all right? Please. Jialong finish already? No. There are 2 tick, Whether you join or don't join next round, this formula do not share with your classmate. Okay? Keep it to yourself. I'm so sorry. I always tell my students to be a bit selfish now. So once you master the skill, okay, you pass your exam with flying colors, then you start to share. Unless your friend share with you his or her things, then you share. Right? So I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be so selfish, but no choice. When you are done, Ipa, can you show your thumbs up if you are done? The emoji thumbs up. Thank you. Only one person done. 子婷做完了吗? Yes, 子婷? Not yet. Okay. Can I give 1 more minute, please? 30 seconds. I say cannot, how? You cannot go, you cannot go. Go lah. Okay, go. Okay, once Rolling come back, we'll give up the answer. Okay, fair enough. Xian, okay? Xian, 可以吗？可以啊 Alright. 钟安 how is it, my dear? Done? Thank you. Jiarong, okay? Thank you. Hao Xuan, okay? Yes, Hao Xuan, okay? Finish? Yes, okay. Ziting, okay? Alright, she's back. Rolling, you finish already, huh? Okay, in 3, 2. I love how Xuan to read this. Go. Read the correct answer, please.
The Bermuda Triangle, or Devil's Triangle, is a mythical section of the Atlantic Ocean where dozens of ships and aeroplanes have disappeared. Boats and planes have seemingly vanished from the area without even radioing distress messages. According to legend, when Christopher Columbus sailed through the area in 1942.
No, it's 1492. Cannot be 1942. 1942 is World War II.
1492.
Ah.
He reported that a great flame of fire, probably a meteor, crashed into the sea one night, and that a strange light appeared at a distance a few weeks later. Numerous fanciful theories have been proposed regarding the Bermuda Triangle, but even up till today, none of them explain why mysterious disappearances occur more frequently there than any other well-traveled sections of the ocean. In fact, people navigate the area every day without encountering any incidents.
Yeah. So how come? Some people say it really disappeared. So, you know, recently got this Malaysia airline, right? Was a few years ago, right? Disappeared from nowhere. Is it got to do with Bermuda Triangle? There are people saying that. Or is it really got shot down by some jet fighter from Russia, from where? So realize that, you see every 3 words again, okay? Look here. So whether it makes sense or not, okay, now let me cut again. Okay, as long as you got comma, you cut 1, 2, 3, cut. Okay, in. So 1, 1, 2, 3, cut. 1, 2, 3, cut. 1, 2, 3, cut. So look at the first one. Of the Atlantic Ocean, is nothing wrong. So this oceans is the Bermuda belongs to this Atlantic Ocean, nothing wrong. When dozen of ships, doesn't already tell you, I just now I already give you a hint already. Doesn't means there's a lot of ships and aeroplanes have disappeared until today. So this is the place where you use where, relative pronoun, where. Where is the place where doesn't? So that is the place, that was the place that happened. Now, then we cut here, up here. Boats and this, here cuts. 1, 2, 3 cuts. So you see, I already told you boats and planes, so nothing wrong, right? This part, nothing wrong with it. So you can take. So this is the one have confirmed because this have belongs to this group of this group. So nothing wrong. Have seeming vanished. So it sounds a bit weird, right? Remember the GPS, grammar, prepositions, and structure of English. So this one seems to be a bit weird. So you need to add an ly, seemingly. Okay, work functions of that from that it's like an adverb describing how it vanished. So now let's move on to area without event. Okay, sorry, I can't only and distressing message. Radioing distressing message. According, this will be a bit tricky. Area without even radioing distressing message. Okay, so according to, so this one according to, you know, is nothing wrong because according to legend. So this one should be correct. This one area without events, from the area without even. This one might be a bit tricky. And so you left this one and this one to analyze. But radioing distress signals, not distressing signal. That means the signals that is giving distress, things like a Morse code. You know, it's a Morse code, right? Tick, 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 the kind of signals. So when you put it here, so like just now, when Christopher Columbus sailed through the sea, right? Okay, only this one different now because of year, so we don't count about this one. So it's a tick. So nothing wrong. So this whole sentence is definitely a past tense. 没有错. Let's move on. He reported that, okay, fine, the great flame of fire. So if you say the, can you give me a specific name or not? If you can't give me a specific name, who is out? Hao Xuan is out, right? Is Hao Xuan out? Yes. So if you can't give me a specific name, so that will be a big problem. You know why? I do not know what kind of frame are we talking about. So therefore, we use the article. Article is very common in editing, which is a, the, and one more is called the and. So it should be a great frame. So you don't know what frame. There's no name given. So it's a great frame. Okay. So thank you, Matt Hao Xuan. Okay, so this one here, this one here, this one here, and this one here. So just like, okay, crash on the sea one night, and this one nothing wrong. That a strange, okay, fine, because you do not know whether it's the stranger, a stranger, you don't know which noise it belongs to. There's no name given. Like appear at, okay, appear at, so it's the right preposition to use a distance away. So this one correct, so must be this one again. It cannot be on the sea, right? It plunged into the sea. Then see, one preposition. Sure have preposition one. Okay, confirm. At least got one or two. Sometimes got three prepositions in the editing. So done. This one 3 words. Okay, I'm fine with it. So few weeks later, nothing wrong with this sentence because few weeks, so many weeks, so plural. So this one confirm. Take no problem. This is how I do editing for myself also. So it's a bit tedious, but confirm you'll be less mistake. Numerous fanciful theories. Okay, fine. So numerous 就是很多吗? Fanciful. So theories. Remember, one theory is theory. Many theory will be IES. Confirm. Okay, no mistake. Have been proposed. Confirm. If I see the word been, usually must have a D. So this one is wrong. So it's tenses, which is under grammar. Okay. Regarding the Bermuda cuts, 3 words. So I say every 3 words are Bermuda. Okay, so Bermuda capital B, because it's a proper noun. Triangle is also because the name given. So triangle, but even. Okay, so here regarding the Bermuda triangle, but even. So but even is nothing wrong. Up till today. So using the right prepositions. None of them. Actually, I don't like the word them. Them is referring to what? What is the them referring to? So none of them. So nothing wrong with this sentence. There's a thing. Explain why mysterious. So explain why. So it's a present tense. Because up till today, so it's still present tense. So no past tense here. The disappearance occurs. So many, plural. Most frequently. Disappearance occur most frequently. Sounds a bit weird, right? Because of the structure. So it should be disappear occur more frequently. So 1, 2, 3. Say cut. Disappearance occur more. You don't say disappearance occur most. Unless you say disappearance occur most of the time, then you can accept that. So now you understand. So cutting every 3 words to me is, to Uncle Raymond, is super useful. Because I cannot see like that when I do editing. I might be. So let me explain later. Then in another well-traveled sections of the oceans should be correct. In fact, nothing wrong. So this one is correct. Nothing wrong with the people. So this part, I don't care already. I will concentrate on these 2 already. Then in another well-traveled section, or should I say nothing wrong with this sentence? So then in other well-traveled, that means other parts of the sections of the Bermuda. Did it really happen before? Does it happen before? So yes, so this one here. So when I'm doing this editing, Jiaro, okay, Uncle Raymond don't cut one. I will do in my mind. I will use every 3 words to read. So my line of cutting, Ziteng and Hao Xuan is invisible. It's inside me already. So when I read the whole passage, so same, Zhonghan and Yibao. So when I mark your paper, I don't use the 333 like that cut. You know what I mean? 我已经熟能生巧了. I get used to it already. Right? So when I mark your paper, You know what I do? The first time I do the speed reading using every 3 words. I screen through. Oh, I know example, I don't mind, I just joke. Or I know that okay, rolling this part, you got some grammar mistake already. Then when I read the second time, that is where I mark already. I will use every 3 words. Get it? Why? Very simple. I cannot afford to anyhow mark my student paper, because anyhow mark means your marks will be gone. True or not? Because every 1 mark counts to 1 grade different. 对吗，子婷? Right? From 74 to 75 is 1 grade different, right? So from A2 to A1, right? It's the same thing. When you're a doctor, you don't anyhow cut the patient's skin, or don't give any wrong injections, right? So it's a professionalism. So I kia su and kia si. You know what is that, right? 我怕输, 我怕死. Nothing wrong, man. It's the student work, no. And I really, I cannot stand teacher who say this. I hate to mark paper. Then what the F you want to become a teacher for what? True or not, Zhonghen? Then what is the, they say I scared to see blood, then why you become a doctor? I scared to catch thief, like I scared thief or gangster to come, then what is the purpose of you become a policeman? I scared fire, then why you become a fireman? True or not? You must be passionate in your job, responsibility. So this is how I'm sharing with all of you. You are the first group I'm sharing this very detail. Seriously, I'm sharing. You know why I tell you you're this group now? Because you're Sec1. You still got a honeymoon period to take your own seat time, never mind. Uncle, I don't like your 3-in-1. I use other method. I don't care which method you use. See it. As long as you got 10 upon 10, true enough. Okay, I don't care how you use, what kind of bloody method you use. Sorry to be so. As long as you don't cheat and copy others. 对吗? Rolling. As long whatever method, I can give you 10 methods. If you think all the 10 methods is not useful, at least I done my part. 对不对? Rolling. I give you all the method. You don't say, hey, Uncle Raymond, how come you only give me 8 method and you give Zhonghen 10 method and then you give Jialong 9 method? And then the other 2 method is better than the other 8 method. Why you never give? Or because I don't like you, so I don't give you. Cannot like that, no? As a teacher, you must 一视同仁. You know what's the meaning, right? Everyone must be same. You don't say because you're Malay, I give you. Chinese don't give. Indian don't even bother to give. No, this is racist already. I cannot accept this. Not in my class. Never. Because see, 1/3 of my relatives are Muslim. Okay? And most of my students are Indian. So if you say Uncle Raymond is racist, sorry, you get the wrong person. Okay? My younger son, as a Catholic, as a Catholic, we need godparents. And my younger son godparents are Indian. Okay? So you cannot say I'm racist. Okay, so take note, please. So this is how Rolling, now you understand. Sometimes I might be taking a bit of longer time to mark not your paper example. If I say, sorry, hey, Uncle Raymond, I thought I remember I give you last week already. Why you take your own sweet time? No. Usually you should know, Rolling. If you give me at 10 o'clock, I will mark at 11:30 p.m. or even 1 a.m. I love to mark my student homework because I realize that every word, the more you write, your parents will live a much longer life. You know why? Because the more you write, you're writing towards the university already. You're making your parents happy. Nothing can replace the best medicine ever. When your parents see you, the 戴那个师范帽, you know, the mota, the 大学的那个帽子, I think that is the best. They have done their job already. I done my job for my 2 eldest children already. Okay, I done my job. My eldest son is graduated. Okay, he want to go to study medicine. He doesn't want. Now he want to do other things, other master. Fine. You cannot force people, correct or not? Right? As long as you graduate from university, I cannot say, Zhonghen, you study what? Medicine? No lah, you this type of people cannot study medicine or study architect. That's not my cup of tea already. Okay? My job is to make my leader to become a graduate from university. You are my leader. I am your servant. This is the same thing where I say this in my school, where I was teaching. I'm a servant leader. Okay? I'm not a teacher. I'm a servant leader. That is what I believe. Don't call me church. All right, so you got your answer. Be kind enough. You can, if you want to, please submit your mark and tell me that mark I need to know. Okay, so I can know how well I do for this exercise. Okay, you can send it to everyone or you can send to me privately. I leave it to you. But you need to submit your mark to me now. Thank you. Thank you, Zhonghen. You're the first one to send. Are you ready for the next one? This one, better pay attention. Thank you. Well done. CN. Very good. And you
I never see.
can't you just give me the number of tick? You purposely tell me the number of wrong. You test my math. Purposely or very naughty are you? What happened? Rolling, what happened? Which one went wrong? Is my method not useful for you? Not useful. Hey, hello, you Indian now. Which one? I can't understand. Okay. Because I only see half of your head and all I see is your hair. Purposely one, Jia Long, 你看. And this time I see your full face. Rolling, 今天周末你不没有脸见我哈? Cannot see your full face, is it? You got pimple below your cheek, huh? Aiya. Right, Ziting, well done. Okay, you have a question for one. Okay, come, let's go for one. Rolling, you have to tell me why or what happened. Hao Xuan, how many you got correct? You haven't given me an answer, Hao Xuan. Yi Bao, how many you got correct?
I never see.
What you never see? See what?
I see the answer.
How
I
come?
cannot see. I cannot see below.
Huh? You cannot see the video?
Can.
Now can see now.
Yeah.
Hao Xuan 10 upon 10. Well done. You got what? You got it? Got what? Your boyfriend just called you, Jia Rong? You got it? Oh, I got it. Oh, I know already, Zhonghan. Must be just now the boyfriend WhatsApp her. She blur, she don't know. Now she saw the answer, then she know. Okay, what's wrong? What happened? Carelessness. Okay. More to practice. If you really want to have this, I can send. My whole computers are all with all these editings. I behind my cupboard, behind this Lamborghini car here. See it. Then behind this Lamborghini car here is a cupboard. I have all the editings, everything you want. Okay, you name it. Like Rolling, that day you asked me to have an extra comprehension practice, right? Remember, you did it right, and you scored very well, right? 17 upon 20, right? No need to thank me. It's your hard work. No need to thank me. I told you, I'm your servant. No need to thank me. You should thank your parents. True not? Putting all the effort and money, you should thank them. You are supposed to be the first. They are supposed to be the first person to enjoy, to share your rewards and awards and accomplishment. Okay, may I move on now? Sorry, this one very important. I must know. Okay, this one come. This one exam will sure come out, so you need to pay attention. If you're not going to submit your homework, I'm not going to chase you, please. I'm seriously, I have no time to come here and scold you and chase you. 你要紧你就交给我嘛，你不要我就是 move on 了。You are advised to write between 150 to 250 words for these sections. You should look at okay, blah blah blah. Okay, this one I need. Your good friends. Can I have someone to read to me, please? Go. Your good friend.
Your good friend Joshua recently confided in you that he did poorly for his mid-year examinations.
活该啦，整天玩 computer game, of course. Poor ma. Okay, sorry, carry on.
He had spent too much time playing video games and had little time for revision.
You see, I correct, right? I correct. Confirm one. Those people laughing, is confirm one. Play game. Just like my godson, 1 month before O level, I play basketball. I say, why you got NBA? Michael Jordan's or what? Who? Kobe Bryant call you to play? Stupid, no, seriously, sometimes 会玩会死啊。Carry on.
He was overwhelmed by examination stress. You have seen an infographic online with useful study tips and would like to share it with him.
I think this situation, thank you so much, Yipao. Love your reading. Not sarcastic, it's true. Much better today, surprisingly. I bring this is the best of time to show to all of you because you know next month is really your final year examination, right? True enough. I know you are now freaking stressed. You know, I tell you, trust me, I never wrong. After National Day, good luck to all of you. You will be a super bullet train. A lot of things you have to do it. Okay, and then after that Teachers' Day celebration, 1 week holiday, you better stop your CCA. Don't go and play anymore. If not, good luck to you. The Set 2 is the most important year. Okay, continue for me, Zhonghan.
Write a mail to him suggesting 2 tips for him from the infographic that will help him to focus on studying. One other tip that is not found in the infographic that will help him to focus on studying. Why each study tip suggested may help him to do well in his upcoming examination.
Carol, my dear, sorry.
Write your email in clear, accurate English and in an encouraging tone, convicting Joshua to work hard for his upcoming examination. You should use your own words as much as possible.
So we are going to use a few methods. Pay attention. This one very serious. I'm not going to joke. So first of all, we have 3 different methods here. So 1, 2, 3. My advice is you can take this as 1 paragraph and the last paragraph, or you can separately into 1, 2, 3 paragraph. Total, my advice, don't go and tell me please, I'm not interested what your teacher say. I'm so sorry. If you want to tell your teacher say that is your issue, but me, Uncle Raymond say 5 paragraphs. Huh? You know, TikTok always like that, sing it. Huh? Okay, so yeah, 5 paragraph. Okay, there are reasons to that. First of all, sing it, I don't like number 4. Because number 4 说是死了 mati die 完蛋了 so I don't like 4. So I prefer 1 introduction, 3 ideas, and finally the last one is your conclusion. So I have 3 methods which I'm going to come up my 4th book, right? Rolling, I think Jiarong you should know. So my new books is coming out for creative writing skills. So 你们先睹为快. Before my book can be published soon, you guys already have my new methods for 3 introductions and 3 conclusions and how to use it. So one of them you can use A to E, okay, using here in your introduction. A stands for atmosphere, B stands for what, blah, 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 that one later on. So now I want you to take note that it's best to have 5 paragraphs. I don't care what your teachers say. If you want to follow the teachers, I leave it to you, okay? As far as my concern here for this is 5 paragraphs. You must have an introductions, and I always insist this. I don't care whether formal or informal, you always must start this. Dear Zhonghen, my cousin, how are you? I hope you are well. I am very happy to see you coming to Singapore. I can tell you a thing here. If you are the teacher marking 20 or 30 essay comprehension like that, very, very boring one. Confirm 你关一粒眼睛都可以 pass 吗？ But 不要。Dear Zhonghen cousin, I hope this email find you in the pit of hell. I was on cloud 9 that I heard from your mother that you're coming to Singapore. Well, guess what? We're going to have a wheel of a time like last time you come and visit Singapore. Is it much better? Sing it. 你要突破，你要创新, you must be creative, right? Whichever teacher say don't use free sport, ask them go marina and fly a kite. I'm very serious. I once said 2 boys, now said 3. Okay, he was being, and you should know the story already. All right. So he was being stopped by using free sport. Well done. So now I know it's an email, right? Okay, so how do I do? Okay, this is the 5 tips. Okay, and by the way, don't give me 2 tones. Never give encouraging and convincing. You need to add extra 3rd one. But then you see, Zhi Ting, Yi Bao, and Xing Yuan. Then you always say, but my teacher say 2 enough. Hello. You are supposed to be 金鸡独立. Hello, you must supposed to be the rose among the thorn. Hello, you're supposed to be the leader among the leaders. That's why you work extra hard. True now. That's why you must be extraordinary from the ordinary. All right? That's the purpose. Make sure your tuition's money, every single cent is worth the value. Okay, so let's move on. So this one, okay, now they say 2, right? 2, right? They say choose 2. 2 tips on the infographic and 1 tip that is not found. 2 tips. Okay, there, look. This one you better do. You don't do, it's fine with me. Okay, now 2. 1 is that turn off your handphone and television. Get enough sleep. The other one is exercise. The other one is planning. And then review. Okay, so there are total 5. You need to choose 2. Okay, I do first. So I'm one of the students. So Luoling, you are my teacher. Sure. I choose 2 to give it to my cousin Zhonghen. This boy, my cousin, very naughty. Every day play handphone, play handphone, and always flirt with the girlfriend one. Okay, joke lah. Okay, so first one, I take this one. And it's true, no? This is the most serious. If anything that come in your exam, I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, Xingyan, if you take this as in your exam, I tell you, your teacher will love you so much. You'll kiss your feet. You don't believe it? Xingyan, and all of you, now you go and tell your parents, Mommy, please cut away my handphone. I don't want handphone anymore. Or I tell you, 若你妈妈会讲，你要你发高烧啊，中恒你发高烧，你为什么不用 handphone？ 不要 ，I don't want to use handphone. I want to study hard already. Oh, serious? Yeah. I don't want handphone. Just give me a Nokia handphone will do. You know Nokia? Jiarong and Ziding, you know, one of my Sec4 students, he has to go all the way, the mother had to buy a Nokia handphone for her. Because he always look at YouTube. He don't WhatsApp, he always watch YouTube. You know what YouTube do what? You know YouTube got this how to design things, drawing. So instead of, no, she loved drawing, and they are twins. Now they are in poly. Sad to say, one of them in poly. I don't say use the word sad, sorry. One of them is poly, one of them is in ITE. Okay, I'm sorry to use the word sad, sorry. So this is one. Enough sleep. I don't believe. I always believe that you need to spend more time to study. So no, exercise, well, maybe half. How about this one? Revision your work is the best way to know your knowledge. Yeah, revision I have. Why? Because if I don't plan, correct or not? If I don't plan, how do I do all these things? True or not? I need to plan. If you fail to plan to fail. 对吗，新言？对不对？ If you fail to plan to fail. So I have to plan to have this timetable. How many hours of sleep, how many hours of revision, how many hours of exercise, and how many hours I reduce my viewing phone time, then I can be the top. Anyone want to talk to me? No, Okay, what about the third things that is not inside here? The third things that really, listen, I will select people like Hao Xuan, Yi Bao, and Ziting to study together. Then Rolling teacher say, why? Don't want. Jia Rong every time in the class comb her hair, never paid attention one. I don't want. Why you not happy? Jia Rong 打我 Then how about Xing Yan? 打我 Okay, thank you. 被打了 How about Xing Yan? Xing Yan don't want. Every time play COD. Huh? Cash on delivery? No, Jia, you very lame. It's Call of Duty. You better go and get the game and play. So I want to study now. Choose a group study. No, seriously. You see, those I'm teaching, those school, like last time I'm teaching some school like Hua Chong and St. Nicholas, they have group study. And when they have group study, you know what? It's very good. So right? Know your enemy, know yourself. So sometimes when you look at the person, so for example, if I study with Hao Xuan, maybe Hao Xuan, wow, Raymond, this method is wrong. You should do this. Oh, I didn't know. Wow, your method is much better than the teacher one. Okay, good idea. Then I share with you this method by Uncle Raymond. I share with you. Then Yi Bao say, hey, you know, this science, actually we can do this method. This lab, this testing of the lab is not good. The one I saw on the YouTube one better. Can we take a look? You see, you are in the 21st century. Okay. My degree was in business computer technology, and the other degree was in brains and psychologies and also educations. So using computer is not optional, it's a compulsory, it's a must. I'm not asking you to go and watch porno or watch violence movies or these things. I'm asking you to look at those sources. It's super useful. Most of the notes, I also went there to take a look. So the third option that is not found in this infographic is, I will suggest that you choose a few good friends to study together, to motivate together, to inspire together, and so that you can score and pass with flying color. Dear Zhonghen, get it now? So Zhonghen is my cousin. I'm writing this email to him. 明白吗, Xing? 明白了, Rolling? So very simple, ladies and gentlemen, I suspect one of your exam coming out. Take note now. They will ask you, dear Hao Xuan, I heard that you are coming to Singapore. You have been staying in Australia for 10 over years. Do you know there's a big transformation in Singapore? No. So then you show the infographic, Hao Xuan. Your cousin Yi Bao show an infographic to you. So Yi Bao, you are supposed to show two places, Sentosa, because it's a new thing, right? And MBS, right? So for example, these are the two inside the infographic.
The Sentosa where the battle held.
Sorry?
in the past history is where one country got killed somewhere in Sentosa.
Somewhere here in Sentosa.
Never mind.
No. Don't never mind. I don't like. Continue. Just say it.
I
Hey,
heard
please,
that like
if you talk like that in the real world with your boss, you're going to get scolded.
Oh.
Okay, please, they will tell you, 你这样以后你不要来上班，你不要跟我讲话。我给你工钱，你讲 never mind 啊，我请你来 never mind 啊。So just be brave, don't worry. What do you want to say?
I heard a story that in the world, then a country that is battling is like at the Sentosa there, then it's like getting killed.
Oh, okay. In correct me if I'm wrong. Last time Sentosa was called Pulau Mati. You know it's Pulau Mati? Pulau in Malay means Tao Island. Mati means 死掉. So it's the dead island of death. So at that time, Singapore, that island was like something like COVID, you know, right? They put all the illness, the disease people in the island to rot and die. Get it now? Just like you study history, like William Farquhar, they let the people come in. Then those people who got illnesses and diseases, they will put them in the St. John Islands to let them recuperate. If those cannot recuperate, sayonara, die there. That's it. That means they cannot come into Singapore. So to prevent the disease from spreading Singapore. So what you think, what you suggest just now that people use the Sentosa Island is not wrong. There's a lot of 传说, 明白吗, Yibao? So this might be one of your story. But I did not hear what you said before. I heard something similar to yours. But last time, Sentosa was called Pulau Mati, Islands of Death. Pulau means island. Mati 就是死掉吗? 马来话. Okay? Because the whole Singapore last time used to be a Malay kampung, the village. Okay? So, okay, I choose Sentosa. I choose MBS. Now, can you guys please write down all write down now. Write the word Singapore tourist attraction now. I tell you, we're sure from set 1 to set 4, you will come out this. Please suggest one tourist attraction not found in the infographic text. Can I read it? Zoo, night safari, botanic garden, MBS, Universal Studio, Fort Canning, Asian Museum, the National Museum. Get it now, children? I'm too fast, I know. Don't worry, children. You just type Singapore tourist attraction and Google it. The whole entire 20 over list will come up. Memorize this 20 lists. Put it inside. Do not share, because one day they come out situation like writing like that. Please suggest, for example, now, okay, Jiarong, you are the leader of the basketball team now. After the game, we all won already. 30 has won the games. Now go for celebration. Can you select the place of celebration? No, now you can list out. 明白吗? You can select this place, things like that. 嘉荣，你这么高兴啊 ？Basketball 赢了 ，OK？ Okay, get it, Jiarong. So, like for example, like VIA. Okay, for example, where to visit to bring the VIA 的那些老人院、老人家 the old folks, or even the 孤儿院. Get it? So the 20 tourist attraction, list it down. So once you're set for, you pass already, you can throw away that paper. Trust me. Right now, Singapore tourist attraction. 明白啊？子婷、怡宝、浩璇、新人 Okay? Thank you. Because confirm you'll come out. It will definitely come out. I've been teaching for so many years. They always suggest these tourist attractions, not found in your this one. Why do you choose this one to add in? Like for example, I choose botanic garden. Oh, Hao Shen, I know you are very good in biology and you like plants. So botanic garden is the best place for you to experience different type of exotic plant. And some of the entrance is free because you say you got budget. Ta-dang! Get it now? Your teacher say, wow, this guy really good to plan. I'll tell you, out of so many 5 pictures, this is the most important. This is not really important, to be honest. Because if you take out your handphone, how do you search information? Sure. Let's be honest. But I got laptop, so it isn't the same. You use laptop to watch YouTube and use handphone to watch YouTube. You use laptop to do WhatsApp also can, ma? Only some parents may not understand this. So please do not lie and cheat your parents. Even though they are not very IT savvy, never take this advantage of them. You know how hurting? You are taking a knife by slashing their heart invisibly inside. The internal bleeding is worse than the external bleeding. Please, don't do that. Be honest. 不会看电话不会死，不会读书才一辈子会受伤。Okay, look at this one, children. We got not enough time, so can you? I trust you guys to read this. I'm giving you the tips how to do it. And these tips is not found in any books, or maybe your teachers are similar to your formula. This is my formula. Okay, and this is even much better than the formula. This one will not found in any. It's in my writing, creative writing books. Look here. Because guys, oh my goodness, suddenly the wing so strong. Okay, please, I want you to pay attention to this one, please. You see the M1, please pay attention, please. From set 1 all the way to your set 4, you're going to cover all this in red. Okay, all this in red. So this piece of paper, okay, by right, you are supposed to pay me $2 for that. It's inside one of all the pages that I have. So I just cut here and there. I only share, honestly, I don't really share this, to be very frank with you. I don't want to share a lot on online. This one is shared on offline. So for example, like Rolling, for example, let's say you follow me until set 4 or what, then I will ask you to come to my classroom, like in the JLC classroom. Then I'll print this copy and personally hand you this hard copy to you. I collect $2 from you, that's all. I can give you free. No, seriously, it's not about $2. You mean by my Rolling? It's not that $2, Hao Xuan, Jia Rong, and Song Hen, and Ziting, and Yibao. It's not that $2 I'm desperate. It's that the $2, the appreciations of take it as not for granted. Okay, so there are about paper 1, 2, 3, and 4. All the things are inside. So this is one of the method used. You will not find this in any of the books. Trust me, because I already checked already. Unless there's a new book coming out. As far as the last year I checked, I don't have. So it took me a while to formalize. I call it customer. If I have time next week, then I'll tell you. Okay, so I'm going to put this inside. All right, for next lesson. So please, when you print this paper, please do not bring it to school. I repeat. Okay, you see all the formulas are there. So sometimes Xing Yuan and Yibao say, hey, shucks, yeah, forget the formula, no? Hey, what formula to write for email? Hey, what formula to write for letter? Just take a look at this one. It's like a summary page, you know what I mean? You know, Maths also got formula book, right? It's just like a quick look. Everything is there. Everything is there. Okay, this one is your homework. Okay, 10 sentences. Okay, this is your homework. My family, 118 words, and the situation writing, and 10 sentences. Uncle Raymond, so many. Yeah, very a lot. Okay, sorry, I start reading at my place here. So family values. So you have to use this example. Please read out. Then this one here is a circle of values. So for example, faith. What are you going to put? That means God have faith in my family. Social, we must bond together. Financially, my parents work hard for me. Entertainment and tech, we play Switch and Nintendo together, or even play Mahjong. Nothing wrong to play Mahjong, because the government now allows to play Mahjong at home. Okay, but for friends and relatives. Health, we go exercise together. Okay, we keep healthy, we eat healthy diets. Characters, yet we must be honest and sincere to our parents. Education is everyone play a part, do their homework, make sure the homework that we do is 今天的事今天毕. That means today homework, we complete it, we don't delay. We don't let teachers to call your daughter, your son did not complete homework. Work and play. They say before, right, Xing Yuan, all works and no play makes Xing Yuan a dull boy. That is a proverb. So that means you will be crazy, Xing Yuan. If you everyday study, then you're going to be a nerd. Nothing wrong to be a nerd, but sometimes you need to be a bit naughty. Naughty means you need to enjoy life. Hey, you need your childhood and the teenage life. Hey, Xing Yuan, don't laugh. Uncle Raymond, at your age, set 1, set 2, I don't have a lot of friends. When I was in primary school and in secondary school, I always got bullied by people. Seriously, and thank God they bully me. You know why, Xing Yuan? Because I really spent time studying. Until so bad. Finally, when Xing Yuan, when I was in Sec1, I turned into gangsterism. You know what's gangsterism? 黑社会 nearly, no. As a senior prefect, no. 1 month, I go to school maybe less than 10 times. And my result was 一落千丈. I feel I was the last in class until I turned over a new leaf. You know, today I won't be sitting here, no, Xing Yuan. I'll be sitting in Changi prison. I'm telling you the true fact. Seriously, I'm telling you a true fact. So please, education is the best weapon, the best invisible tools. Okay? They always say, right, Jiarong, the pen is mightier than the sword. 对吗? The pen is mightier than the sword. Are you okay, Jiarong? You okay? Then I thought you want to punch me. Good. Okay. Okay, now this one, ready? I'm so sorry to take a bit of your time. So please read through this one here. Okay, and then maybe this one this one is important, but because of another slide that is very important, this slide is very, very important because I just realized that if I do situation writing, please pay attention to this. If you're not going to submit this, I'm going to kill you. Wait, where is it now? I think I put it here. Give me a minute. It should be here. Give me a minute. Is it the next page? 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 Yes, this is the page. Thank you. Please, I'm going to put this in the next lesson plan. Write down, you must always in your situation writing, 中恒、嘉荣、子婷、怡宝、浩璇、心远 and 若琳. Please, 我求求你们了，你要我跪下来，我跪下来，跪下来，我跪下来，我跪下来，给我站起来，跪下来，求求你们 ，please must write the do from date. Okay, don't tell me. I got student tell me, Uncle Raymond, primary school, my teacher say no need. Sorry, that was in primary school. Secondary school, for goodness sake, to Shirley. So to Zhonghan from Uncle Raymond, I'm going to check. To zhonghan@gmail.com from raymond@hotmail.com. Please, don't write email that is going to tell me put zhonghan@asshole.mail.com. No, seriously, I'm not kidding. You know why? Yibao, I'm not kidding. You know when students say, Uncle Raymond, any email address, I thought you would say like Gmail, Hotmail, right? Or at Starmail. He put what? Raymond@asshole.mail.com. Then what? Peter@beach.com. You know it's beach, right? BITCH. I say, then you know what happened? Then they put the address. They put vulgarity here and there. You know what happened? I got a call from the mother. Do you ask my son to write this kind of email address? I say, no. I say, be creative, but not into the negative. So now I'm very scared. Okay, when I say creative, please like don't just use, now I'm scared already. I just say Gmail and Hotmail. Better, right? Safer. Okay, because you know, sometimes I want to say creative, but some students take it like for granted. Trying to be, I hate use the word trying, trying to be funny. And then what happened that day? Anyway, that boy was also a bit of special needs. Okay, so please do from there. You know why? Jiarong, Ruolin, Ziting, and the rest of you, because this one, the British people is going to mark your paper. The Cambridge guy is going to mark this paper. So if you don't want to put all these things in here, it's super important. To, from, and then the subject, and the date is the most important, children. The date is the most important because sometimes you can use in the evidence in the court case to prove that you are innocent, to prove that that day you are at home typing this email or somewhere typing in this email, you did not commit a crime. Now you understand the date is super important to justify that you are innocent and not guilty. Trust me, okay? That is why when you exam everything, you must have a date. There is a reason for that, okay? Trust me. So please take note. If you're not going to put this, sometimes some teacher will deduct -2 marks. -2 marks. Some might go to -3 marks. So dear Shirley, you comma, don't put expensive Shirley, because the word dear means expensive, okay? But you can use the word greeting. Okay, you can use the word greeting. Okay, so paragraph 1, you can start off, hi, Xing Yuan, I hope this email find you in the pink of hell. Okay, something like that. Get it now? So the second and third paragraph is where just now you saw, right? The 3-pointer, correct now? The 3-point, the 2 example in the infographic, right? And then 1 example that you choose not from the infographic, right? And then the third one. And then finally, that's why this is not paragraph 4. You're supposed to have paragraph 5. And please, you must put yours sincerely, yeah? Okay? My advice is do not type. Use your hand to write. Take a picture, scan and send it to my handphone or put it in the Google Classroom. Because in exam, you don't type, 对吗? You need to practice your handwriting, correct? 对不对? Right? How share?
Yeah, you haven't seen my handwriting.
I leave it to you. If you're not going to send to me and I give my feedback to you, you think the Amor, the Lawai will like it? You think the marker in England will like it? So why don't you start changing now? True or not, Yipao? Right? If your handwriting is too small, good luck to you. Okay, seriously, good luck to you because you're going to write a lot. And if the person who is marking your paper first time, they're going to have problem. Okay, so there are a lot of things. This one here, and my advice is, if I can, next week I will explain more of this one to all of you. Okay, if I can, because next week got new topic already about another topic. So please take a look at this one. Okay, my previous school, they use this one. But rough, you know what is rough, right? 独木舟, right? See it? You know what is a rough, right? You put the 3 pieces of wood, then you travel through the river, right? But I use the word craft. Because this C is actually all this year. More powerful, more supportive, more able to tell you. You see, I even have all this for you already. There's no reason why you cannot do. You see, everything is there. I even got the fish spot, everything, the idioms, everything to tell you, explain to you what to do already. Okay. So if you all don't mind, I will use this to talk a bit next week. Right? Okay. So your homework is one more time. I leave it to you. And please don't give me like tomorrow tuition today complete. I don't like this. I can tell whether you do it today or do it 3 weeks or do it 5 days ago. Where is the homework? Sorry, give me 1 more minute, okay? Okay, this is your homework. This is your 3 homeworks. I will be putting these 3 homeworks in the Google Classroom. Thank you so much, everyone.